Good evening, everybody. It's Lynn the Leather Bag Lady, and welcome to episode 44 of Shop at the Shed. It is so hot here, I can't even barely breathe, but we're gonna get through this video today. I've got some beautiful bags, my favorite included, right here. So a little bit of housekeeping first, as always. All the bags are pre-loved. They are gently used, so there will be blemishes, there will be marks, there will be a little something here and there. I will always point out to you what I see, but occasionally I do miss a thing or two. So it is not in my best interest to send you a bag that has way more damage on it than I am able or willing to show you, either on the video here or on the listing on my website at leatherbag-lady.com. So just let's get that out of the way first and foremost. Secondly, there is no exchanges, refunds, returns. However, if the bag is not in the condition that it was in when you saw it on my website or on this video, then clearly something has happened in transit, and we will happily have a chat and see if we can come up with a resolution to the problem. Fingers crossed, so far that has never happened. I always ship expedited, and I always have tracking as well. Most of my Etsy colleagues, for sure, tracking is an extra fee. I include it. Shipping is not included unless you spend over $100, and then I will cover the shipping for you. But even if you are paying shipping, you're only paying $10. So basically that is, you're paying 10, I'm in most cases paying 10. So we're sharing the shipping. Shipping is insane here in Southern Ontario in Canada. So just to, get that out of the way, shipping charges will be going up a little bit shortly. Canada Post had a small package discount for quite a few months at the beginning of the year. That is now gone. So unfortunately, I have to pass that pay increase on to you. We split it. I take a little bit, you take a little bit. So let's get to this evening's bag. So we are going to do our small first. See that? Roots. This is just the cutest little bag. So let's unpack this little bag. There's a lot going on with this little guy. So it is our small for today. It is a very small white leather with an extra long strap. This strap drop is 28 inches. So let's talk about that for a little bit. If you are a plus size lady, as I am, you will appreciate an extra long strap. A regular crossbody strap will always sit a little higher when you've got a little bit more space to wrap around. I mean, you can't really say that delicately, but it is just a fact of life. So when you get these really extra long straps, it means that we get to have a crossbody bag that sits where it's supposed to sit, and that is just on your hip here. Oftentimes it'll sit up here just because we're bigger up top, and it takes more of the strap to go around us. Again, it's not a very delicate way of saying it, but it is the truth. There is some adjustability with the strap. The strap will disconnect, but you can wear this strap shoulder, crossbody. You can thread the bag through your belt loop, or you can thread this through and make it into a sling bag, a fanny pack, a waist bag. A lot of options with this little guy. All raw leather inside. You know how I feel about raw leather. If you follow me on Etsy, you know how I feel about raw leather, and you know how I feel about Roots. There's our little Roots hang tag. This is such a super cute little white Roots bag, and this is our small for today. Next in line, This is a little bit of a crazy bag. So this brand first came to my attention when my mom many years ago, working at Oakville Hospital, purchased a yellow leather bag from a vendor who was selling in the lobby of the hospital. And the brand was Glam Accessories, which is what this is. Now this is a Balenciaga dupe. These used to kind of be all over the place, these kind of copycat dupes, whatever you want to call it. So the Balenciaga version would have strings, it would be a leather kind of blanket stitch. I don't know if there was some on the shoulder strap as well. The shoulder strap attachment, it would be more of this old school style on the original Balenciagas, I do believe. So this guy, it's just a really nice bag. If you want a Balenciaga dupe, here you go. If you don't really care, then here you go. So let's unpack it a little bit. The strap comes off. It is not a very big strap drop at all. I think it's only about 8 or 9 inches. But it does give you the option to throw this over your shoulder. You've got the comfort pad, and then you've got nice rolled leather straps with some lacing here. Now there is an outside pocket here, and I think that's all there is outside. There is some glue overrun on the zipper. Now the zipper has an issue. So there is a zipper pull on both sides of this bag. Only one side works. So you just have to use one side. This side will work, but the zipper separates. I have no idea why. I've tried to figure it out. There must be something wrong with the mechanism of the zipper, but it doesn't matter. If you want to zipper your bag, you just use, come on little guy, I'm not sitting with it even. You just use that side and it's perfectly fine. Inside, it's in great condition. There's your Glam Accessories. There is a leather edge zipper pocket, a few slips on this side. It's got a really nice base with some kind of textured feet, which is very similar to Balenciaga. It's a great size. I like these bags that open up really wide and you can see all your stuff instantly and grab it instantly. Oh my God, the heat out here. And I have the gazebo enclosed on all 3 sides, so there is no airflow at all. It is awful. I am desperate to get back in the trailer where the air conditioning is on. The air conditioning is almost too cold, so I don't know. Having a rough day. So there you go. That is bag number 2. So the Roots bags are small. That's bag number 2. This is a really nice little Coach shoulder crossbody. Simple little bag. Beige with this mock reptile accent on the edges here on the one side of the strap. The strap is adjustable. There's your mock reptile Coach hang tag. There are a couple of tiny, you can't even really see them on the screen, but there are a couple of little blemishes there. That is about it. Nice blue satin accent interior. Oh my God, this heat is insane. There is your Creed. I do believe it is a factory bag. And it's almost like a teal, more so than a blue, actually, now that I take it out and have a look at it. The glazing is in excellent condition, which is unusual. A lot of these bags usually take a beating in the apex there. Yes, the next bag I will show you. It has taken a beating. Now what I do is I heat this up, and I re-seal it all. And that way, you know, it's got a little bit of life. One of my neighbors is going down to the pool. Lucky bugger. I should probably do the same, but I'm busy talking to you. So it is a very slim line, little bit of padding in there. Beautiful, beautiful Coach leather. Not a huge Coach fan of the Signature series, like the Jacquard Signature series, albeit that the one I listed a few weeks ago that had all the carriages and the horses, the Jacquard, oh, that was beautiful. That went to my great friend and subscriber in Toronto. She's kind of my roots girl, and she likes some of the more kind of individualized Coach as well. There is a roots one coming up for you, Melissa. There is. Just saying. So our next bag is the pound bag today. I do not get a lot of Michael Kors. Not a huge Michael Kors fan. However, I do like these ones. These unstructured, soft, kind of hobo style bags. So let's unpack this a little bit. It is a really bold yellow. Now it is our pound bag for a couple of reasons. There is some marks in the leather. There are some scuffs on the MK. There are just some marks. You can't even really see them on camera, but there are some marks on the leather. A little base, little platform that it will stand up. So you've got a slip pocket here for your phone, I would presume. A magnetized pocket here for, you know, keys or whatever you need to grab quickly. Parking fob, work fob. The interior, there is a little bit of pen marks. Like I said, don't put your pens in your bags. I have a purse pouch that I put all those little pieces in. Now, if a pen exploded in it, would it protect it completely from the rest of the bag? No, but it would be another barrier so that this didn't happen. Now, this could have been much worse. It could have seeped out onto the leather. It didn't, but it is there none the same. So the monogrammed lining, there is your Michael Kors, or Michael by Michael Kors. So this is an older style, which I am not mad at all. The quality was way better back in the, you know, a few years ago. Like I said, it is kind of a bucket hobo style bag, and there is a little bit of damage in this stress point. So this is where I will repaint that, and it won't fix it per se, but it'll kind of go back to looking more like that. So this side is great. This side, it just needs a little bit of attention, because this is constantly moving, and you know how I feel about glazing. It's the devil. It really is. I hate it. But this is, like I said, I don't carry a lot of Michael Kors. Not a big fan of Michael Kors, but I do like this one. And it's soft. It'll be easy to ship. I find he has a lot of hardware on his bags, and it just makes them really heavy. But this one's not too bad. And it's yellow, and it's summer. And the pound bags are bags, if you're sitting there at home going, what the heck's a pound bag? If you're new to the Shop at the Shed channel, pound bags are akin to the dog pound. So you will go to the dog pound, give a puppy a second chance at life. You are giving a fabulous brand name bag a second chance at being worn on somebody's shoulder, even if it's just for a few months. Just something that is a little you know, less expensive. Obviously they're priced accordingly if they have some extra damage, but I just couldn't see that go to the landfill. There's nothing wrong with it, just a few blemishes. I mean, if you are hard on your purses, this is the perfect answer for you, because A, you're not paying full price for it to start with. B, it already has some nicks and scratches and dents, so you're not going to feel bad making it even worse. And C, if you get the summer out of it, who cares? Maybe you can pass it down to a young family member who, maybe is just starting out as a bag lady and would love to carry a Michael Kors bag, but you don't want to spend the money on a Michael Kors. And I would rather sell you an original with some damage than a fake that is such poor quality. Now that Balenciaga dupe, that Glam Accessories, I think it's a Canadian company. I'm not 100% sure. Their quality is fantastic. So I don't mind doing that so much. Not a big fan of dupes, but I went to the storage unit today and I pulled a lawn bag off the shelf and this is what was in it. So that's kind of how I'm working this from now on. I just pull them. What's in it is in it. I'm not in a position to pick and choose because I have no clue where anything is. So last but not least is my favorite. This is a super slouchy hobo style gray Roots leather. Look at these grommets. I've never seen anything from Roots like that. Extra wide strap. It's kind of a real kind of slouchy hobo. This kind of bag doesn't really scream that it's a higher sitting crossbody. It's such a casual silhouette that it doesn't really, I don't mind it being a higher sitting. Again, it will sit a little lower on a more petite person, but it is what it is on me. The wider strap normally bugs me, but this is actually quite comfortable. It's a double layer, so those grommets are not going to be rubbing against your skin or your clothes, bobbling your garments. There are pockets on the side, but they only go to here. So you could throw keys, you could throw a lip balm, you could throw a toothpick or something that you need to grab quickly. The underside, there's your Roots emblem. Now there is some blemishes, but I mean this leather is going to patina in this fashion. It is very slouchy. It is meant to be kind of it's just meant to be that way. I love Roots. I love Roots so much. Now there was some pen. Oh, it looked like pen. Yes, there's some pen. You can't even see it on the screen. Yeah, a little bit there. But you know what? It's inside. Who cares? You've got a zipper pocket. There's your Roots emblem again. And it's a really nice, there's a couple of slip pockets. It's a really nice gray color. So the Roots, I've had bags, lawn bags full of Roots in the storage unit for 3.5 years. This isn't even from that. So I don't know where they are. When I come across them, I will come across them. It has a magnetic top. A little bit of a shiny spot where that grommet is, but these are gently used bags, so you are going to get little bits of wear. But you know what? Who cares? You're paying a fraction of the price. You're getting it shipped right to your door. We're sharing the cost of shipping unless you spend over that threshold. And it's a win-win. A win for you, a win for me. I had a great show yesterday. I do in-person shows, and a lot of my Shop at the Shed bags sold, actually. So, just be aware that online is not the only place that these bags are going. So if you have something in your cart and you're, kind of holding off or whatnot, just be aware that I do take these elsewhere to sell them. And wasn't my intention when I started this Shop at the Shed project, but it's just the way it's worked out. And I have so many bags. I cannot tell you how many bags I have. Now that we have sold my house and moved and put everything in storage, I was almost embarrassed at the amount of stock that I have between wallets, small side bags, belts, book bags, purses, purse pouches, like just, so there'll be no more thrifting for me for the rest of the year, I don't think. So anyway, that is it for today. Hopefully this video will be uploaded in a timely fashion. Again, I'm still trying to get that down pat. Did a great job on Wednesday, went to the library. The library's not open as late on Friday as it was on Wednesday, but I'm hoping I can still make it work. So have a great weekend, everybody, and I will see you next week. Bye.